Vice President Cruz, dear members of the panel, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me begin by thanking the organizers for the kind invitation to be here this morning with you. The main purpose is to give you a brief overview how I see the future EU research and innovation programs. You will, of course, be aware of the importance of the EU funding in research and innovation, and this is a particular crucial moment for us all as the Parliament, Council and Commission are in the process of preparing the successor of FP7, what will be called the Horizon 2020 program. And at the same time, we are at the beginning of the starting of negotiations of the future overall EU budget post-2013. As an MEP, I have been involved in these subjects, both in the ITER and in the Budget Committee, where I'm the permanent rapporteur for research in the EPP. So in this capacity, I should like to speak to you today about some thoughts and the development that we have been so far in the Parliament about the research and innovation, the next research and innovation program. And I will concentrate briefly, very briefly, in three topics. Firstly, one topic that I think that is very important, that is simplification. Second, I will describe, in my opinion, what should be the 5 major principles for the next program, for the Horizon 2020. And finally, I shall emphasize the need for increased funding for the future budget of EU Research and Innovation Program. So to begin with simplification, simplification is at the basis of our reforms and will supply the foundation upon which we can build a better and future program. In the report of the European Parliament, we have proposed to drastically simplify the administrative and the financial aspects and to reinforce the technical and the scientific assessment of the process. It was gratifying to see that the report was adopted with the overall majority and the support of all the political groups without exception. However, this development is only the beginning of a long and difficult road ahead. Now we have to make sure that all the recommendations that the Parliament has done are properly implemented. We have done 72 very concrete recommendations how to simplify and make it life easy and simplify for the users, not for the Commission, as I understand it. And we are doing a monitoring how the 72 recommendations have been applied. We are quite positive. Some of the recommendations have already been applied. Some will be applied in the scope of the revision of the 7th framework program, the midterm review. And we hope that we are optimistic that at the outset of the new program of the Horizon 2020, all the 72 recommendations will have been implemented. Let me turn now to the second topic that I want to talk about, that is the key principles for the next program. Firstly, this relates with simplification, a trust-based funding system. We need to have more trust in the stakeholders, and we also have, and for that we also have to increase the trust among the different European institutions, Parliament, Commission and Council, because some of these complexities also result for decisions that the Parliament has taken in the past. But we have realized now that too much complication, too much complexity doesn't solve the problem. On the contrary, it sometimes makes it even more difficult to control. It's very important to control public funding and public expense, but it's not complicating and making it more complex that we solve the problem. Secondly, a change from frontier research to technological development, pilot scales, demonstration, and valorization of results and innovation. Thirdly, we would like to see a program that is simpler in the structure, in architecture, so fewer instruments than the present one. Fourthly, excellence-based criteria for the framework program, and a synergy and the complementarity with the structural funds that should be devoted more and more to research capacity building. And finally, enhanced international cooperation. Turning now to the last point, the budget. Let me say a few words about the budget. At the moment, we are in the European Parliament struggling to achieve a doubling of the budget for the next European program, the Horizon 2020, when compared with the present one, with 7 framework programs. So this will mean an increase from the around 50 billion to 100 billion. This figure was an amendment that a group of colleagues I was included have included in report and have already been voted in plenary, so that is the official position of the Parliament. Since then, the European Commission has advanced a figure of 80 billion as a part of the post-2013 7-year budget package. The next step will involve negotiations between the European institutions, Parliament, Council and Commission. So, as you see, the Parliament and the Commission are on the same side, increasing the budget for research and innovation. But we foresee a tough negotiation with Council. However, a number of European countries, with Germany to the fore, have support a figure at the higher end of the spectrum. So Germany is supporting increase on the framework program, on the next framework program. We hope some other countries have not openly in public set the position, but we hope that some other countries will follow these leads, especially those countries with the reputation for academic excellence and that usually are beneficiaries of the framework program and get a lot of projects from the framework program. In my opinion, independently of the overall figure of the EU budget, the research budget should increase, because some of the countries are linking the two facts. And we should try to push a position, even if we do not get an increase of the overall EU budget, we need to increase the budget for research and innovation for the next 7 years. We are talking until 2020. If we do not solve our problems of research and innovation until 2020, it's going to be too late. So this is the occasion to push for a larger, well-designed, simple framework program. So let me to conclude, summing up the main points that I would try to pass. Simplification is the basis of the future program, because it doesn't matter if you have a very elegant design, very well funded. If it's too complex to apply and to get the funding, it's not worth to have a lot of fun, because after you cannot get the funding. Second, we need more trust, simplicity, flexibility, and excellence-based criteria in the program. And finally, we cannot continue with European research being chronically underfunded. And we should all push in order to have well-funded, properly funded Horizon 2020 for the future. And I would like to thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.